So let me talk about the difference between feminine and masculine energy. So women thrive off of feminine energy. Men thrive off of masculine energy. And when you begin to mix those energies, or you have too much of one or not enough of another, your ability to thrive begins to decrease. And you kind of start just surviving and living and just kind of there, right? So masculine energy, the way that it operates is masculine energy gets. Meaning masculine energy, think of it, if you can imagine right now, kind of like a ball of smoke, right? Imagine that ball of smoke moving in a momentous kind of action. It's rolling towards, it's going to get, it's going out there. It's like going into a room and it's just covering everything, right? So masculine energy goes to get. Masculine energy provides. Masculine energy gives, right? Masculine energy is attracted to. Masculine energy does not attract. Feminine energy attracts. Masculine energy is attracted to, right? Masculine energy is hard. The feeling of masculine energy is harder than the feeling of feminine energy. So let's talk about feminine energy now. So feminine energy lets. And when I say letting is the opposite of getting, right? So masculine energy goes to get, and feminine energy lets things come to her, right? Or we'll put it like this: masculine energy goes to get the feminine energy, and the feminine energy lets herself go to the masculine energy. Feminine energy receives. So feminine energy takes in, it receives. And even when you look at the physical way that a male and female's bodies are designed, when we talk about shape, our sexual organs, a man's sexual organ is shaped to give something to the woman, and the woman receives, right? The woman is the receiver. There's nothing for the woman to give into the man. She receives, she lets, she brings in. That's just on a physical level, and also translates on a spiritual level as well. Feminine energy attracts. And so what that means is, think about a magnet, right? A magnet, it just kind of sits there and it draws things to it. A magnet doesn't go out trying to stick to something, stick to things and get things and grab things and go and make things happen. A magnet just simply is, right? And the stronger the magnetism in the magnet, the faster and the more things that it will draw towards it. So that's why it's so important to really cultivate your magnetism. And we're going to talk about that in just a few moments. But feminine energy it's playful, right? It's light, it's free, it's soft. And all of these things, all of these qualities are what allows a woman, when she's operating fully in her feminine, it's what allows her to be able to experience life at maximal pleasure with minimal work and just be at ease and operate in divine flow. When you know that there's no thing that you need to do to receive love. All that you have to do is love yourself and be love. That's it. Because what happens when you begin to lose some of your feminine energy, and that feminine energy begins to decrease, you really begin to lose your power, and you become sort of powerless. And you begin to seek outwardly, and you begin to look for your power and look for love, and you start to take on a more masculine approach where you feel like you have to go and get, or you feel like there's something that you have to go and do. Well, typically speaking, that's how we lose things as women, especially our relationships. The moment that a woman begins to exude more masculine energy than she does feminine, it is a major turnoff to the opposite sex. It's a major turnoff. The minute that a woman begins to do for a man and goes to get a man and goes to pursue a man or goes to work hard to make things happen for a man will begin to lose his attraction. because there's nothing to be attracted to, because you're there. You're coming to him instead of him coming to you. And so therefore there's nothing for him to be attracted to. So this is why really owning that feminine energy is so important, to know that, hey, there's nothing that I need to do. I will naturally attract whomever is divinely made for me, as long as I love myself and I remain love itself. It's really that simple. Now, there are two things that a woman possesses that truly gives her her ultimate power, which is all embodied within her feminine energy. And those two things are her mind and her vagina.